Now, from South Seminole Academy in Castleberry, Florida, direct from the third floor of building number 3, this is South Seminole News.
Hello, friends, and you are our friends. Another edition of the Dean's Den in February. Gosh, what are we, February 5th now?
Well, I think that January just left in the blink of an eye, and now February's doing the same thing. Like, how is it the end of the first week of February?
End of the first week of February. Cold week this week, too.
Cold week.
Which the cold week. But again, on the Dean's Den friends, we've got
Miss
the
Pearson.
ever-present Ms. Pearson, as
The
well
cool
as Dean. And who's our guest today? Guest, introduce yourself.
I'm Rosa, the one and only.
The one, Rosa, you're going to have to put that mic on your face. There you go. Rosa, what's your last name? And what's your grade?
Rosa Wynn, and I'm in 7th grade.
Excellent. All right, Rosa. So Rosa's joining us on the Dean's Den. I'm glad you're on our podcast. I know there's other podcasts floating around there, but I'm really glad that you got booked on ours first. So that's pretty awesome. Again, other podcasts where we get started. Friends out there, all the Denites that watch the Dean's Den, make sure that you watch these other podcasts. I know Dr. Coleman has Mindful Mondays, Ms. Arshafi and Mr. Mertz and Ms. Mafus all have theirs. So you guys are our loyal supporters. Let's make sure we support them
Speaking
as well.
of, did
Sure.
you see Miss Reed's?
I have not
She
seen
has
Miss
a little
Reed's.
logo of herself in the corner, and I'm jealous a little bit. Like,
I'm going to have to check that out.
we might have to redo our
We may.
Yeah.
Rosa, what do you think? You liking what we got here?
Guess what?
What?
We might have a photographer who could take our picture for our podcast.
And that, yeah, what photographer would you be referring to, Ms.
I
Pearson?
have a personal photographer here on campus because,
Oh, do tell.
as you know, I get dressed off of vibes. When I wake up some
Yes.
mornings, it's like, I want to wear jeans and a crew neck. Some days, I want to be fly. And on the days where I come fly, I find Rosa to take my pictures. Actually, I think I should send Mr. Miles a couple of pictures so that they can see the talent that Rosa has. Because
I've heard that about Rosa. So
I'm
you're a
like-
very talented photographer, Rosa, right?
Sure, yeah.
how'd you learn how to take such good pictures? Maybe it's because I'm old now. But Rosa did ask me if I was 25. That made me feel really good about myself.
She's older than 25. I can't
Don't
believe
tell
it.
them how old I am, but
Rosa,
I'm not
you don't do that.
25.
Come on, Rosa. I mean, I'm 25.
That's our secret, how old I am. Let me be 25.
That's really cool, Rosa. You like taking pictures? Is something you might want to do later on with photography and kind of art? That kind of.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What's your favorite subject while you're here at South Seminole? Is it an elective? Is
My favorite subject. Yikes.
You gotta keep the mic right here.
I would say.
Wow, there's so many to choose from.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Why do you think I'm gonna send
Science?
Mr. Mouse these pictures? Because let me tell you,
They're that good?
they're popping.
Oh, they might be on the Den. You guys might want to look out. Miss Pearson might have a photo collage, a pic collage by Rosa Wynn,
Yeah.
appearing soon on the Dean's
Oh,
Den.
here's one picture she took of me, Dr. Coleman, and Miss Ellerby, because we're all in our respective sororities.
Right.
Delta Sigma Theta being up there. And
Right.
we love everybody though. So we were repping our sororities on the day of the
Sure.
inauguration, and so we were just gonna have some rando take our picture. And I was like, oh no, I got a photographer. You guys just wait.
Rosa.
And Rosa, let me show y'all this picture she took. I'm gonna send it to Mr. Mouse so he can put it on the screen.
Okay. What do you like? So who do you like?
Science, I guess.
Science. Awesome. Who's your science teacher?
Miss Kalugana.
Miss Kalugana. Very cool. All right. That's kind of like the one that you want to do stands out. All right. Cool. That's great. Rosa, you might want to have to take Mr. Miles' class, man. Digital, the TV production and art, and I mean that'd be something into any students actually that are really interested in any of that TV production and art and TV and all that kind of stuff. Great. Actually, we just announced we had National Signing Day, and one of our olds for sports, and one of Wednesday, one of our old students, Garrett Tipton, who
I
goes to
remember
Lake Howell
Garrett.
High School. His brother Ethan goes here. Garrett signed his national letter of intent with Avila University in Kansas City, Missouri to play football. And he chose Avila University not just because he wanted to play football there, but because they had a very strong TV production program,
Oh, cool.
which is something that he's been really involved with at Lake Howell. And he's one of our ex-Hurricanes, and he's graduating this year. So just right there, I mean, it can be a career, right? And that's an example of somebody who went on from South Seminole, got involved in TV production and that kind of stuff, and now is heading off to play football at a great school with a great program. So that's really cool. So something to look forward to. Any students really, that enter just like Rosa's into the arts. Anybody that's into photography or anything, something they can really look into. This class is amazing. Mr. Miles is a cool guy. So
He is top tier.
yeah,
I do say so
Thank you very
myself.
much. Thank you.
I mean, not as Gus, but I mean, there's different levels.
You are ridiculous.
Thank you. Thank you
So
very
Rosa,
much.
what do you do when you're like the weekend's coming up? I know we talked last weekend about your weekend. You said you went to the fair. What are you doing
Yeah.
this weekend? What's going on?
Tonight I'm going to skate night at Seminole Skateway.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So you like to skate? Are you really good at skating?
Something like that.
Okay, because I know on quarantine I'm seeing all these videos on like Instagram of people who are really good at skating. Like they can dance while they skate. And I said it was something that I would want to learn how to do this year. I haven't started yet because I have a little problem with follow through sometimes. Starting.
When
is
you
the
go,
hardest
I'd
part.
love to be there.
No, that would not happen.
I enjoy the snack bar there.
I'm
The
going-
churros are excellent.
I'm going to do it in private, and when I'm really good, then I'll show you guys.
Rosa, I think we should be there.
I
When
think
Miss
you should.
Pearson straps on those skates, we need to be there.
Okay, so I'm going to tell a story, and I'm going to embarrass myself. But skating is facing one of my fears because when at the tender age of 18, my first job was a car hop at Sonic Drive-In.
Oh no,
I
like
don't think
where
I
the
have to
story's
finish
going.
the story.
I don't know where the story's going.
Yeah, so first of all, my manager was really mean. She was yelling at me. It was like a lunch rush. I was the only car hop there. And somebody asked for extra ketchup and she's like yelling, "Go here, go there." I get out and I like hand the people their food. No, they wanted ketchup, so I just hand them the tray like this. I didn't step all the way off the curb. Only one foot was off the curb. When I tried to bring that foot back up, whoop!
Oh no.
It wasn't an ugly fall. The tray was still in my hand. All the food was intact, but my ankle was twisted. I had a sprained ankle, and it's just
So I mean, this is facing a fear.
yes.
So I think our Dean's Den should go remote, and we should make this.
That's probably never going to happen. But what I will say is, I will try it, and once I'm good at it, I will show you guys.
okay. That'll work for you, Rosa. Is that an acceptable solution?
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Now, I guess moving on, we've got we're full swing of volleyball season. We just faced off against Jackson Heights this Wednesday. We've got 2 more regular season games. Girls will be home the next 2 weeks. So Wednesday afternoons, the girls will be home the next 2 weeks. Boys will be on the road the next 2 weeks. So, and then we've got the county tournament on the 20th. And I know there's been some asking about it. Basketball will start after volleyball. So we're working on that. So any boys or girls interested in basketball, Coach Downey and Coach Ellerby will be our girls coaches. We're working on securing a boys coach, which we're in the middle of doing right now. So we're hoping tryouts will be at the end of February. Games will start at the end of March. It's kind of like the rough time frame. So that kind of gives you an update on where we are with athletics. Rosa, what do you think? You been to a volleyball game yet?
No, actually.
Get 4 people can be put on the list for every player. So if you know a volleyball player and they have an extra spot, you can ask to be put on that list and you can attend the game. Okay, but you got to be one of those 4 spectators because of COVID. We have limited
Yeah.
spectators. About beanies, Rosa, what do you think about beanies? What do we always say about those beanies on your head?
Beanies?
Yeah,
Beanies are fire.
they are. Are they
In my
fire
opinion.
at school or are they fire at home on the weekends?
According to the South Seminole dress code,
Oh, I like how you started.
I love how
that.
Rosa started that. Go right ahead.
you can't wear beanies. But I think they're very fashionable.
Extremely fashionable, but not for school, right?
Unless you pay $1 on Hat Day,
Then
which I think had until the end of February.
end of
we'll have
February,
Hat Day
Day, I
on
believe,
Fridays.
yeah.
You got to
So-
pay $1.
Yeah, so then you could wear it, right? But in regards to that, the ski caps, the ski things, let's, as Miss Pearson said last week, let's try to keep that at a bare minimum. What else, Miss Pearson? What do you got for our audience today?
I think I shared enough. I'm gonna
That was just an amazing story. I feel just
a little bit closer now.
I do. It's just you shared a piece of you, and it's pretty cool.
That's like
Oh,
yeah.
Jeremiah's Ice this afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Just a reminder, right? That
Yes.
how we come
So-
down.
Remember, we come down by floor 3, 2, 1, and we do that every week just because if we're pressed for time, first floor people can get back to the classrooms quickly before dismissal. So make sure you're reading the emails that I send out because we don't make announcements. We don't want to interrupt leadership academies that are academic based.
Right.
So we don't make all of those announcements throughout Leadership Academy. Only go outside if we've communicated. We had the sign-up sheet. So if you're a Leadership Academy that wants to go outside, please make sure you sign up on the sheet. If you did it at the beginning of the year, please do it again for the second semester. Since we have more teachers on campus, more students on campus, we just want to make sure that we still keep those numbers in check. And
Okay.
then follow the procedures for coming out for Jeremiah's Ice.
Which would be
If you're not buying ice, you don't need to come past the walkways leading to building 3. Only people in the courtyard should be people in line to buy ice. Once you buy your ice, find your teacher. Once your class all has their ice, let's move back into the building.
excellent. Rosa, you've been down there for Jeremiah's Ice?
Yes.
What would
every
you?
week.
What? All right. What's your every week? Wow. Okay. What's your flavor? What's your choice?
Um,
What's your go-to Jeremiah's Ice?
I like the Scoop Froggy Frog,
Scoop
which is
Froggy Frog.
like mint,
Okay.
or it's like something tropical.
Oh, okay. I know the mango was very
Yeah,
popular.
and
Is it the
mango.
mango? Yeah, that one seems to be really popular too. So, yeah, they'll be out there
Bahama.
again this Friday.
If they
Bahama
have cookies and
Breeze.
cream today, I might have to get one.
Ooh, it is. Yeah,
That's my favorite one.
it is, and it's warming up today, so it won't be really cold out. So, really, no need to wear beanies or jackets. You should be okay today, no matter how fashionable they are. So yeah, Rosa, you got anything else?
Who's your favorite dean?
Oh,
Not to put
Rosa,
you on the spot.
let's not embarrass Miss
answer
Pearson
wisely.
don't embarrass Miss Pearson on this. It's okay. Hey, I get it. It's her. Wink, wink.
The answer is
Make
Mr.
it easy
Grace.
for you. You can say both if you'd like. And with that, we're going to be moving on. Go ahead, Rosa.
I think.
She's
Oh,
gonna-
I don't want to be mean.
See, she's going to be very careful with it. Would you say that both of us share qualities that?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a great
Yes.
answer. Great answer.
You're welcome, Rosa. You can tell me I'm your favorite later. It's okay. So, having said that, I guess it's going to wrap up another episode of the Dean's Den. Friends, remember, other podcasts, we want to make sure you guys are watching those as well, just not the Den. Check out Dr. Coleman's on Monday, I believe. She's going to have that on Monday, and you've got Miss Harshafis, Miss Reed, Mr. Mertz. Mr. Mertz, I think, has the MVP, so check those out. Win Wednesday with Ms. Reed. Thank you, Mr. Miles, our
The
Ever
producer,
present.
The best producer ever.
yeah, ever-present, powerful producer, Mr. Miles, the magnificent Mr. Miles. Thank you for that response. And with that, I guess let's let Rosa sign us
Let's
off
let
today.
Rosa sign us off.
All right, Rosa, take us home.
Don't forget the storm.
Don't forget
Don't
the
forget
storm.
the storm. Atta go, Rosa. Way to sign us off. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Hello everyone, Dr. Bob here once again. We talked about the importance of hand washing, wearing a mask, and staying 6 feet apart. Today I'd like to talk about something different. This time I'm here to discuss bullying. My friend at the Human Rights Campaign has a very important message that I would like for you to watch.
My name is Lanaya, David, Jasper, Deacon, Ruby, Driz, Khan.
You know, a lot of kids in my neighborhood have really bullied me.
There's these teenagers around my neighborhood who sometimes just ride around us on their bikes, calling us swear words and like throwing stuff at us.
He grabbed my jacket just to get in line first, and I fell down.
And he was running after me, and then he grabbed me by the hood, and I started choking.
Bullying is wrong because it hurts people's feelings and it makes you feel bad about yourself.
It can make someone feel uncomfortable and scare them and make them not want to go back to school.
It lowers your self-esteem.
It hurts other people.
And it doesn't just always hurt on the outside. It also hurts on the inside.
But do you know what I say when he's bothering me? I say, don't do that.
If you don't stop, then I'll go tell the teacher.
Stop. This is really uncomfortable for me. This is not a very nice thing to do, and I will tell on you.
Could you please not do that anymore?
Just stop.
Stop bullying. This is not cool.
For more information, have the Human Rights Campaign ask your parents to visit www.facebook.everyonematters. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.
Welcome to the Friday Show, everybody. My name is Mr. Miles. I'm being joined by Amelia. We are in our 8th period Leadership Academy digital media. I thought it'd be a good time to check in with some of our Seminole Connect students, and we're going to check in with Amelia today. What's going on, Amelia? How are you doing at home?
Hi, I'm doing very good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. So when you're not doing your school activities, what are some things you've been doing to get outside of the house and be active?
Oh, getting outside of the house, I haven't been doing that a lot because of quarantine, but I have been recently trying to practice my singing more and actually try to get myself to dance a bit because I am a pretty bad dancer, not gonna lie. So teaching myself some of these moves will help me.
What kind of music are you working on right now?
I've been trying to work on a specific song called Just Give Me a Reason by Pink and a few Korean songs.
Okay.
Because
Why don't you give me an update? I haven't been to the YouTube page in a while. Give me an update on the number of likes we have on the song that we debuted here on the Friday afternoon show.
I have to check on that. I think the last time it was like 22 or something, but I think it's still at 20,000 something views.
20,000 views?
Yeah.
Wow, now that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now there is a way, well, if it's your YouTube page, there's a way for you to track, because I have a YouTube page and it lets me track where the views are coming from. It shows you a map of the earth, and then you can look at all the different points, but I don't know if you have access to that, but it's pretty cool to know where they're coming from. Do you happen to know where a lot of your comments are coming from?
Oh, the video was actually done on Demi's YouTube channel, so I can't really see the statistics for that, but I can see the statistics for my current YouTube channel, which is smaller, but I still have a few clips on there, which I haven't been uploading recently since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for another music video, or are you going to take a break from that for a while?
I'm actually currently practicing songs because I'm looking to online audition for one of the entertainment companies overseas.
Oh, that's a juicy breaking news story from Amelia. There's something going on internationally here. I like the sound of that. When it comes to doing things online, I imagine if you're going to try out for the Hurricane Shake again and possibly go to Atlanta, it's going to be an online thing again, I suppose.
Oh, when's the Hurricane Shake?
They haven't made any announcements yet. I just know that now that we're at the beginning of the new year, there's only a couple of months of school left. So I guess they're probably going to have to wait to hear from the Ron Clark Academy and see what they're going to be doing this year. Because it was all online last year. You were a big part of that, weren't you?
Yeah, I did do that last year. first we did the hurricane shake in person, and that was really fun. And then we did the amazing shake online, which was pretty interesting.
I'm guessing now the hurricane shake would have been almost a year ago now, because we're reaching that point now where we can think back a year ago and we're like, oh yeah, a year ago we were happy and in school, but January, February, March, and then suddenly we weren't anymore. So it's getting close to time, I guess, when they need to discuss the hurricane shake now. It's gonna have to come up with a different name now. I think it's gonna have to be the hurricane air high five or something, where we can't touch each other. Just, talk to the person back and forth, and then when you're done, it's like, all right, it was nice to meet you. Whoosh, air high five, and then we'll go to the next table. But is that something that you'll be interested again this year if they do have it online?
Yeah, I would definitely be interested in that. That would actually be cool to see how it would work out
Yeah.
online. Because I know how the amazing shake works, but I don't know how
yeah.
the hurricane shake works online.
Well, then outside of school, tell me something that let's say something you've maybe newly discovered online or on Netflix. I know you always have an interesting show that you're watching that nobody's ever heard of, but you know about it. I'm sure there's something out there.
I actually haven't been watching anime recently. I know that's just a surprising thing to hear from me.
What?
But I know I haven't watched it in months. I don't know what happened, but I was listening to more like music and K-pop and stuff. But we also, my dad and I and my family, we watched this one movie called Arrival, I think.
Arrival. Is it a
Yeah.
UFO movie?
A what movie?
Was it a movie about a UFO?
I believe so. It was like this spaceship, and they had beings from other planets or whatever, other beings, and they didn't see time the same way that we saw time. So they had a completely different writing system and way of communicating. And the way they saw time was kind of like how we see it in a linear fashion is different. We see it as past, present, future. They just see it as something completely separate, like they're all connected.
That does sound like, I do remember a movie called Arrival with Charlie Sheen. Was Charlie Sheen in the movie?
Charlie Sheen. Well, I don't know actor names, but I
From
could
Two
look
and
it
a Half
up.
Men, Charlie Sheen. There was a movie he did called The Arrival, but that was like back in the 90s. But I wonder if this was a
Oh.
newer movie you were watching?
Mm. Yeah, this was definitely a newer movie. It was
Okay.
made in 2016, it
Oh,
says.
okay. This is way different then. Yeah, that's not the
Uh-huh.
same thing.
It has the actor for Lois Lane from that was Man of Steel. Man of Steel. I almost forgot the name.
The actor from Man of Steel.
No, the actress for Lois Lane from Man of Steel is in that movie.
Kate, Kate Beckinsale? Is that who it was? Man of Steel. The woman who played Lois Lane in Man of Steel. I was thinking that was Kate Beckinsale, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So don't quote me on that one. But that's well, good. So you're taking a little break from anime. Is it possible that you've taken a break from anime because you've watched every single anime that's ever existed?
No, definitely not. I have not watched every anime, but I don't know. I just took a break.
I haven't heard much about concerts starting up again, but I imagine if they do, once they finally do, what are some of the concerts that perhaps you'd be looking forward to seeing come to Orlando?
Ooh, concerts?
Yeah,
Like what do you
like
mean by
music
that?
concerts, like BTS coming to Orlando or something.
Actually, I don't really go to concerts that often, but if there
Yeah,
was a concert, I would really hope that Stray Kids would have a concert.
yeah.
Mm.
I guess we'll eventually get back to the point where there'll be concerts again. And maybe you're like right at that age anyway where you'll be going to concerts for the first time, and that'll be something big. Yeah, we just gotta sit it out and wait. I know it's just more waiting. You'd mentioned us over the holidays that you saw the balloons going over in Baldwin Park. Is there anything else exciting been going on at Baldwin Park that you know? I know sometimes they have racing events or 5K events or anything like that. Any kind of events been going on over there?
Haven't heard of anything else from Baldwin Park specifically, but we did go to Discovery Cove. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet.
Oh no, you haven't mentioned that. Tell us what that was like.
Mhm. So we We purchased a ticket. We went for the day, and the first thing that we did was we went in this pool that I had, and we put on snorkels and sunscreen, which I put too much. I looked like a ghost. But anyways, we went, we went in the water, and we saw a bunch of beautiful fish and coral reefs, and there were stingrays, and I was scared to touch the stingray because I have stingray PTSD or whatever from getting slapped by a stingray.
Stingray PTSD. That's an
I'm
actual thing, everybody at home. That's an
I'm
actual.
joking. But
Plus, when you touch the stingray, they're kind of, I don't want to say slimy, but they're kind of, there's a weird feeling about them, isn't it?
one felt kind of hairy. It was
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Also, after that, we saw flamingos running, and I tried to catch a video of the flamingos, and it was chaotic. And then after that, we went to the lazy river, and the main part, we saw dolphins, and we interacted with the dolphins. And because of COVID guidelines, we have to wear a specific mask to see the dolphins.
That's kind
But
of a big thing at Discovery Cove is going in with the dolphins. So you were actually in the water with the dolphins. Did you get to pet them?
yeah, we got to pet the dolphins, and the dolphin, her name was Thelma. She was like the oldest one. She got to um ride us across the water, and she gave
Wow.
us a little kiss on the cheek, but we couldn't actually kiss her like how people do in the
Oh,
photos.
that's
'Cause,
cool. No, we've never done that before, and that sounds like so much fun. Did Discovery Cove, was it kind of busy there, or what was the attendance like there? Did it feel crowded to you?
no, it actually wasn't that crowded. It was pretty nice, and we did get free food, which
Oh,
was
nice. Have you gone recently, like during when the cold weather has been going? Was it cold getting in the water?
it was a little cold, but the lazy river was definitely warm, and I think if I remember, the water was warm. It wasn't that cold, honestly. It was easy to adapt to, especially in our wetsuits.
Well,
So,
that's very good. And how has, let's switching gears here now. How has your mom's Facebook training been going? Is she up to date on Facebook now? She knows what she's doing?
yeah, she's been uploading she uploads pretty frequently. She uploads like vlogs and especially our Discovery Cove trip. And she uploads that to YouTube. She recently got an Instagram account for her Facebook page. Like
Oh, she's
we
upgraded to
submitted
now
for that
Instagram.
too.
Oh boy. So mom's
You
on
know,
Facebook, Instagram. What about Twitter? Is she doing Twitter?
no Twitter.
No Twitter. TikTok.
YouTube,
Is she doing
Facebook, Instagram.
TikTok?
No
Oh
TikTok.
God, don't get into the TikTok. That you'll go down a rabbit hole and you'll be gone. And but I could picture her making little TikTok videos with you and lip syncing songs. But let's not do that. Going down the TikTok, that's a whole different. That's hours and hours of your life that you will lose forever. But that's good. She's strong with the Facebook and now the Instagram.
Yes.
Very good to know. That's very good. Well, we have let's see, we're into February. We got like one holiday coming up, like a President's Weekend. You guys have any vacation plans or anything like that for the month of February?
Not as I know of so far, but we probably will come up with something.
Kind of staying close to home, local. That's good. Well, the weather has been beautiful. It's been nice to kind of go outside and stay away from crowds. You've been able to do that and get outside a little bit.
Yeah, it's literally like a fridge outside. I haven't. We go shopping every once in a while, but it's way too cold. We'd end up like sneezing and all that stuff, so we gotta go out with our Eskimo clothing.
Yes, with your yeah, you got to bundle up. That's so true. Well, very good. We're sneaking into the end of January now. Before you know it, it'll be February. We're trying our best to get back to normal and maybe have a graduation for you as you finish here and go off to high school. You'll be going to Lake Mary, I believe you said.
No, I will be going to Lake Howell High
Oh,
School.
Lake Mary. There's no Lake Mary. That's right. Lake Howell, of course. That's one of those lakes. Your guess. Of course, you'll be going to Lake Howell.
My
And,
swim team's there. I miss them. I haven't gone in a year to my swim team.
you haven't been to swim team, did you say?
I haven't been there in a year now.
Have you ever, did your swim team ever swim at Lake Howell?
Yeah, my swim team is from Lake Howell, so
Good.
that's one of the reasons I wanted to go. But
So when you become a student there, you're already familiar with the pool and the people there, and you're gonna try, is attempting to be a part of the swim team your freshman year something you'd like to do?
yes, definitely. I've been swimming there since fourth grade, I think, on the club. So being on the team for high school was one of the things I was really looking forward to. Sad COVID hit, but hey, I'll be back at some point.
I know it's always about the COVID, the COVID.
Mhm.
Well, it is top of the hour right now. It's 4 p.m., but this is going to air on the Friday show. And we just want to let you know at home, if you ever want to be a part of the Friday show, just like Amelia is, send me an email. Well, I guess I should give them my email now that I said that. I shouldn't have said it. Now I have to say it. It's milesaz at myscps.us. If you have a thing you'd like to do on the Friday show, we encourage all of our students to be a part of the Friday show and whenever possible. And Amelia, you have any closing thoughts for anybody? Any of your other Seminole Connect students that are out there? You have any thoughts or any comments to them?
Well, if you have free time, don't waste it. Do something that maybe you would have never had the time to do if you had a busy schedule, or maybe discover something new. Definitely be safe. Don't do dumb things outside. And don't forget to storm.
Very good. Heard it here from Amelia. Don't do dumb things and don't forget to storm. That's very good closing. We're going to close with that. Thank you very much,
Don't.
Amelia. We'll see you again next
Thank
week.
you.
Bye-bye.